Good YouTube, it's your boy Flex Money back with another video, and today we got movie shorts, man, movie clips, you feel me? Well, this is actually alone, but the title says police puts Jack Reacher in prison unaware he will kill all inmates. What the fuck? He will kill all the inmates? The fuck does he do? They don't know that they mess with him. They got another thing coming. But yeah, we got Jack Reacher, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Look, and I am live on Twitch right now, so make sure you go to my Twitch, follow my Twitch, and if you want to catch me live, go to the Twitch, man. I'ma be live. But make sure you follow and put the notification on so the live can pop out. Or if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, if you click on this and make it this, bro, come to the Twitch. You feel me? Follow, put the notification on. You feel me? Feel me? Look at that. But I'm gonna start doing these a lot more. I'm gonna start doing more. Like I'm gonna try to do some, you feel me? But this probably is gonna be like a part 2, part 1, you feel me? But I understand it's a 49-minute video. I could do this at one time, but it depends, you feel me? But I might do a part 1, part 2 to this. But enough yapping. I'm yapping too damn much. Let's get into the video, man.
What you want? You're in my house, fatso, and you didn't ask permission.
Oh,
do you know who I'm talking to?
Oh, time. Do you know who you talking to? Do you know who you talking to? Good God Almighty.
Now get out of my cell. If you boys knew what's about to happen to you, you'd leave now.
So you just go wherever you want, whenever you want?
Everyone's always jealous.
The series begins with Jack Reacher, who is very tall, strong, and silent. He enters a small town called Margrave.
I'm sorry, I'm not good at math.
Take a 40% tip. The hell you want, asshole? I'm talking to you, stupid. Listen, man, I'm just having a bad day. Won't happen again.
Eastern Seaboard. Sources say programs again here
Bro, supposed to be in prison.
Police! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Slow!
Hands, turn around. You're under arrest for murder.
Officer Roscoe steps in and calmly tells Reacher to cooperate. He listens and walks to her. The cops find only a passport, toothbrush, cash, and a war medal on him. But still, Baker tells him he is under arrest for murder. Just then, Chief Detective Finley arrives.
Also, they're there. This is when they arrest him. Okay.
Reacher is moved to a conference room for questioning. Finley soon enters and questions Reacher about a recent murder, but Reacher remains silent.
Victim was male, 30s, big guy. You know who this man was? I'm not about to waste the rest of my afternoon.
I don't need a lawyer. Because I didn't kill anybody. At least not recently.
This Reacher fella, no online profile at all. The only proof Jack Reacher exists is the fact that he's sitting in that room.
What if I'm thinking I'm sitting across from a man who doesn't mind killing and who has the knowledge?
You'd be right. Shooter was someone who knows firearms well. Bullets were small caliber, 9mm, 95. This was someone who knew how to conduct a quiet, effective kill. Your psycho isn't suddenly going to be rational enough to know he has to hide the body, and your meticulous shooter isn't going to do a sloppy job with roadside cardboard. You said the victim was big, so most likely his feet were sticking out, and that's how he got spotted. I got off the bus from Tampa and walked to town.
You get on a bus in Tampa with $212, a toothbrush, and a French war medal.
I also went to a diner, ordered peach pie, and never got to eat it because I was arrested for murder.
If I can confirm you were on a Greyhound bus at that time, you're cleared. Law says we need a warrant.
Reacher, why does trouble always seem to find you?
In a flashback, Reacher and his brother Joe have just moved to a new home on a military base in Okinawa. Their mom, Josephine, tells them to put on their jackets and go make friends with the other kids.
Let's just go home. It's my fight. It's never just your fight. Trouble does kind of seem to find you.
Back to present, Reacher is in a jail. Roscoe pours coffee and offers some to Reacher. Roscoe mentions that the police have not found anything suspicious on Reacher's fingerprints, which means he is quiet and clean in their system. Suddenly, Finley comes rushing out with news. They got a lead on the...
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with
the phone number found on the victim. Roscoe leaves with Finley. They meet Charlie Hubble. Her husband, Paul Hubble, seems tense, but invites them to his modern, expensive home. At the house, Finley presses Paul about a murder. Someone was shot with Paul's phone number found on the body.
I did it. I understand I don't have to talk or anything, and then I got a lawyer and all that, but I did it, okay?
What was his name?
I don't know.
You killed a man you don't know?
Yeah, that's right. I told you
Wait, so okay.
I did it, okay? I'm not about to rehash all the details.
A double-barrel shotgun blast right to the face.
Yes, I did.
Your life's about to get very complicated, Mr. Hubble. Reacher, come with me.
Not until you let these zip ties come off.
Get the box cutter.
You guys recycle?
Finley asks
Oh, hell no.
Stevenson if he knows something about Hubble. Stevenson says Hubble was at a family party all night, far from the murder scene. He does not know why Hubble confessed or why his number was found in a shoe at the crime. Reacher and Hubble are about to be taken to jail. On the bus, Reacher and Hubble were the only prisoners. They sat across from each other. After a long drive through dark country roads, they finally reached Warburton County Jail.
But a Samoan fella come through here last year. Meth dealer. Might be a little tight in the shoulders. Drop them drawers. Bend over and spread.
That weapon's not fitting inside me or any other human being without sending them to the hospital. So if you think you can perform the inspection without getting seriously injured, go for it.
Really sorry I got you into this. It wasn't my intention.
Remember when I said shut up on the bus? Same rule goes for jail.
Instead of being in a holding cell for people waiting for trial, they were mixed in with extremely dangerous prisoners. Just then, 4 prisoners approached their cell. The leader, a man named JD, looked directly at Hubble and started teasing him in a threatening way.
There she is. Look, she got pretty little shoes on.
I said give them to me. Good girl.
Now, there's just one more thing I want from you.
What you want?
See, you're in my house, fatso, and you didn't ask permission. Now I'll count to 3.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Now get out of my cell.
Reacher and Hubble walk through the yard. He remains cool, and Hubble sticks close, clearly afraid. Hubble confesses that he is not a real criminal. He is terrified because the people he works for threatened his whole family if he ever betrayed them. Reacher listens but stays detached. When a group of gang members starts eyeing them, Reacher heads to the bathroom, and Hubble follows. In the shower room, Reacher sees the gang approaching. A brutal fight breaks out, but Reacher handles them violently, breaking bones and smashing heads.
If you boys knew what's about to happen to you, you'd leave now.
I guess it's good to be bro, just watch it. That guy, you in jail with him. Man, hey man, this man, hey man, gang. Oh hell no. Nigga, it was like 4 inmates.
Let's go before the warden sees. Let's go, let's go.
Anyone asks, you've been here the whole time.
Next day, Reacher and Hubble are released. Outside, Hubble joins his wife while Reacher walks over to Roscoe. She offers him a ride. In the car, Roscoe shows him surveillance footage proving he was in Tampa at the time of the murder. She invites him to dinner, and without hesitation, Reacher says yes.
But I'm gonna need some new clothes first.
Don't you miss your family?
They're all dead. Except for my brother, Joe.
So you just go wherever you want, whenever you want?
Everyone's always jealous. So I'll check out the town for a while. See you in a bit.
And don't go getting yourself arrested for murder again.
Reacher enters a local barber shop where the elderly barber Mosley is making a sandwich. Reacher asks for a shave. As Mosley starts shaving him, Reacher comments on how perfect the town looks. Mosley credits the Kleiner Foundation. While being shaved, Reacher notices the same black truck parked outside. Kleiner Jr., known as KJ, stands beside it, staring in. His cousin Dawson joins him. He wipes the shaving cream from his face and marches right up to KJ and Dawson.
You want to dance a Tom Burrito with me?
Hell, I'll dance.
I'm talking to you, Pee-wee. You want me to lead or?
Reading something interesting just this morning about some charges brought against a Major Jack Reacher. We don't forgive as easily in Margrave. What's your back, Mr. Reacher?
Oh
He arrives at the police station parking lot where Roscoe and other cops are gathered. Roscoe tells Reacher that another body has been found nearby. The medical examiner Jasper explains the details of the second victim, a John Doe shot in the back of the head while running away. The first victim remains unidentified, with mixed dental records and swollen fingertips from an allergic reaction. Reacher studies photos carefully, noticing details like an oblong scar on the palm. He realizes the victim is his brother Joe.
We were wrestling. I pinned him against the stove. Didn't know my mother had just turned it off. That's how my brother got this scar.
What was your brother doing in Margrave?
I don't know.
You being smart with me?
I'm being straight with you. Hell, no wonder Sharon left you.
You keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Keep my wife's
Name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? You're messing with the wrong man, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my God.
Do what I say, Reacher. Please.
In the car, the atmosphere is tense as Reacher stares out the window, absorbing the
they
shock.
play that
He
shit.
tells Roscoe and Finley he thinks his brother mentioned blind Blake for a reason, and that he feels he has to do something about it. Reacher's tone turns cold and deadly.
I guess I'll find everybody responsible and kill every last one of them.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked
Hey,
on
man.
PC with Google Play Games.
My bad for the ad.
Unlock
Come on, man.
bigger screen.
Reacher walks away angrily, ignoring everyone calling after him. Roscoe is instructed to go after him. Suddenly, he steps into the street and is almost hit by her car. He firmly states that he is heading to Hubbell's house and is prepared to
hell no.
use force to get the truth. Roscoe eventually convinces Reacher to get in the car. They arrive at Hubbell's house and are welcomed by his wife. Reacher tells her that his brother was murdered and that Hubbell's phone number was found on the body. Just then, their two young daughters come into the room, greeting Reacher and Roscoe. Their mother gently sends them off to bed, while Reacher silently observes his surroundings.
Yeah, so something off. Something off. Something is for sure off.
He then asks to use the restroom, and she directs him through the kitchen and down the hallway.
Yep,
Reacher and
there we go, Reacher.
Conklin are finishing up their visit at Hubbell's house. They thank Hubbell's wife for her time. Outside,
You've taken up
Reacher's
enough of
mood
your time.
shifts. He tells Roscoe something is not adding up. First,
Yeah, facts.
the glasses. Hubbell's wife said Tally wore them, which triggers a memory. In prison, someone pointed Reacher out before an attack because he was wearing glasses. Now Reacher realizes the attackers were not after him. They thought he was Hubbell.
It's an agrimony burr. They're growing tall grass all around here. We call them hitchhikers because they stick on you and they go for a ride.
Still some reason they were on his laces. I told Finley the shooter was someone who knew firearms well, but it was more than that. Gun had a silencer on it, which makes even close range work inaccurate, but he got a kill shot. Shooter came through here, waiting for Joe. This area would have been darker. This is where he hid. Shooter wanted to be close.
Maybe it was personal.
Someone takes your life, it's always personal.
What'd he do for a living?
Last time we spoke, he was working in Homeland Security.
That's interesting. What department was your brother in?
Don't know.
Reacher decides to leave and find a motel. Roscoe offers him a ride, but he declines. On his way, three drunk locals corner him in a parking lot looking for trouble.
We just want to talk to you.
There's 2 Sixers worth of empties around your car. You've been waiting a while. Well, it's the wrong day to ask me to humor your bullshit.
Hey,
Oh shit.
you're about to get your ass kicked.
Sure about that? Oh my God. Oh,
What the
bro.
hell just rolled into Margrave?
Gay. He punched your arm, your shit broke. Oh my God. God
What the
damn.
hell just rolled into Margrave?
After quickly dismantling the group in a short but brutal fight, he walks away unharmed. There has been another murder, this time Police Chief Morrison. When Reacher and Roscoe
God damn, how many murders going on, man? Golly.
arrive, they see the scene is worse than anything. Morrison was nailed to a wall with 6 spikes through his arms, 2 piercing near his wrist bones, and he had a cut on his cheek. Reacher thinks he came down south looking for peace and quiet, but instead, he has found 4 dead bodies, or maybe 5 if Hubbell is included. At the emergency town meeting, Teal announces that he has appointed himself chief of police, but the crowd reacts with anger and doubt.
Y'all had him in jail. Why'd you let him go?
Mr. Reacher has a rock-solid alibi. I have faith in Chief Detective Finley. I have faith in our new chief of police.
Teal's trying to frame the Morrison hit as a revenge killing. Just set me off to chase my tail. You're one of those conspiracy nuts.
Guys with the kind of money and power Kleiner wields are rarely angels. Give us cover while we work the real angles. Like Joe's rental car.
I'll call you when it's set up.
I don't have a phone.
Get one.
I'd like to offer my apologies for your arrest. My condolences for your brother. We'd be happy to keep you updated on the investigation. Just leave your contact information with the department before you head out.
I'm not leaving.
Back at the house, Charlie is scared, but she trusts Reacher. With her husband gone, she needs to protect her daughters. When Reacher arrives, they are told to pack. Picard is on the way to take them into protective custody. Reacher gives her a burner phone and assures her this is what her husband would have wanted. She breaks down. Realizing the truth, Hubble is probably dead. There is no time to mourn. They need to run.
What up?
We're on the move. It's not safe anymore. Let's go.
I'm not ready.
Let's go now.
Hey, I'm Picard.
Told you I need my own gun.
Finley said he can't get the FBI officially involved yet, so I'm going to take a few personal days, watch the family myself.
What about you?
I'm going to go see that guard Spivey at Warburton.
He won't tell you anything.
Depends on how I ask.
Reacher heads to Warburton to find Spivey, the prison guard who set up Hubble. Whoever paid Spivey is likely the one behind everything. He might be the key to cracking the case. When they spot Reacher, they pull guns and try to force him into a car. But Reacher quickly figures out they want him alive and will not shoot.
You don't want to draw attention firing outside a crowded bar.
Oh my! Ah! Well, damn.
A nearby cop shows up, but the attackers disappear before they can be caught. Reacher comes back, hurt but calm. Roscoe patches him up with superglue while they talk about what went wrong. Reacher admits the plan did not go smoothly. Finley's annoyed that he acted alone, but Reacher says Spivey would never have fallen for it if Finley had been part of the setup. New information surfaces. Joe Reacher was working for the Secret Service, a branch under Homeland Security. Finley cannot find the exact details, but the agency handles everything from fraud to child exploitation. Since Hubble specialized in currency, they figure
Jesus over Nazareth, boy.
counterfeiting might be the connection. Reacher starts putting the pieces together and realizes Spivey is still the best lead. But after the ambush, Spivey's likely skipped town. Reacher heads to Spivey's house, hoping to find a clue, but it is late and the records office is closed. He plans to look in the morning. Roscoe tells him to rest instead. They drive to the bar. Roscoe changes clothes to not look like a cop and gets Reacher a clean shirt. At the bar, they talk and listen to blues music. One song reminds Reacher of his brother Joe. They dance together even though
I seen this coming. Seen this coming.
Reacher said
it's really the first time you get to see a cop shit.
He does not dance. They open up about their pasts, and Roscoe talks about her parents dying, and after that being raised by a family friend named Gray, and how he taught her to be a good cop. Reacher says Joe was the only family he had left.
You always eat this well?
I was hungry. Didn't think room service would deliver this late. No matter where we were at the time, Joe and I could always find a Clark bar.
The next day, they see that someone tried to break into Roscoe's house during the night. Footprints show the intruder was careful and professional.
They're gonna kill me?
Could have been here for me. My car was parked out front.
Looks like they plan on coming back.
I'm really gonna need a gun.
Okay, great. Wait, were you even listening? You haven't taken a single note this entire-
My bad for that.
I know you're scared, but I'm
Scared?
You too.
It's natural.
You think I'm some poor, scared little girl? I'm not scared. I am pissed. You want a gun?
People around here know I have this thing. Use it wrong and it gets back to me.
Your house isn't safe anymore. Pack your bags. Never trust a weapon you haven't personally test fired.
Finley calls and says they have identified the dead man who was found with Reacher's brother Joe. They all rush to the morgue. The medical examiner gives them the identity of the mystery man found with Joe. His name is Pete Jobling. He was a truck driver for a company called South Freight Shipping. The medical examiner says he had too much bad gas in his body, probably from breathing in car exhaust over the years. Pete was 43, married, and lived in Atlanta. He had no criminal record, just a traffic issue in 2018. But something strange shows up. The law firm that helped him was very fancy. Too good for a truck driver. That seems suspicious. Roscoe gets a call from the Secret Service. A woman named Molly Beth Gordon says she worked with Joe. At first, she is excited, thinking Joe is on the line. But Reacher tells her the truth.
What position did Joe hold in the Secret Service?
Director of the Office of Investigations. He assigned his current case to himself. Nobody knew about it.
Was there a specific division of OI that Joe was heading up?
He ran our anti-counterfeiting department. Joe told me that he put a stop to all domestic counterfeiting a while ago. I can try to get his files for you.
Thank you. The hard copies only.
Shouldn't I tell his superiors?
Absolutely not. So we tell no one until we have a better understanding of what we're dealing with.
You sound just like him.
Talk soon.
After the call, Finley tells Jack that he was right. This is about counterfeit money. Hubble worked at a bank and handled money. That cannot be a coincidence. Reacher and his team are still trying to figure out who is behind all the trouble in Margrave. Since Teal does not know that they suspect him, they decide to play along and pretend they are doing something else. Roscoe will act like she is just trying to catch the bad guys who broke into her house. Finlay will secretly visit a jail guard named Spivey, hoping to get more answers. Back at the police station, Roscoe talks to Teal. Teal acts like he is in charge now and tells Roscoe to look into ex-convicts that Morrison once put behind bars. Teal thinks one of them might be getting revenge.
You keep me posted.
You were with Finley this morning?
I was?
My cousin Charlie's not picking up her phone. Just wondering if you know something I don't. This Reacher guy's running all over everybody like it's...
Stevenson, a moment. Mr. Spivey?
I actually want to know who the killer is. Well, I feel like it's probably someone that's like that's in the area, like that a familiar face though. Oh my God!
Oh, please wait!
It's police.
Sorry, what was your first name again?
It's police that are doing this shit. Goddamn! Why I just get? I'm telling you, why did I just? Oh shit! Did they just get him? Did they just kill him? So it's cops doing the dirty work?
Brian,
What was the date that delivery truck hit you?
I made up a story so you'd see me. Now get me your file on Pete Jobling.
Get out of my office.
Pull up Jobling's file now. Staple. Thank you. Caused any problems, you wish I finished strangling you.
Listen, man, you should have told us you were a cop.
Roscoe meets with Reacher at a restaurant called Jolene's and tells him what she found. The dead trucker worked for a company named South Freight Shipping, which was linked to another company, Kleiner Industries. When the trucker got into trouble, Kleiner helped cover his legal bills. Reacher says he checked out Spivey's house and learned that Spivey had left town. But Spivey had made many calls to Kleiner Industries, so the trail leads to Kleiner. Reacher tells Roscoe he plans to sneak into Kleiner's building to find clues, even if it means breaking the rules. Roscoe warns him that breaking the law could cause problems for the investigation. When they arrive at Kleiner's office, they see there are no security
God damn, that big ass place.
cameras, maybe because the company wants to keep things hidden. Mr. Kleiner meets them and says he knows little about the murders, just some rumors from the local diner that are not very reliable.
We're just looking for some clarification as to your relationship with these men.
Truck drivers drive too fast. They get all amped up on energy drinks. And as for Mr. Spivey, you said he called my company? Maybe they're just making plans to grab a beer after work.
My intention was never to insult you, Mr. Kleiner. My intention is to conduct my investigation in any manner I see fit.
I mean, the people of this town, the other members of the police department, they want to help you. This evidence trail you're following, it's a waste of time for you and for me. Leave it.
You don't tell me what leads to chase and how to chase them. I will put my fucking foot up your fucking ass until your heart stops.
Oh shit, what the fuck, eh?
I will put my fucking foot up your
Up where?
fucking ass until your heart stops.
Jack like that shit.
The group is also trying to understand what Kleiner is doing with his big farm. They notice he has been getting a huge amount of animal feed, much more than needed for a normal farm. This makes them suspicious, thinking Kleiner might be hiding something much more than needed for a normal farm. This makes them suspicious, thinking Kleiner might be hiding something or running a secret operation. Reacher is warned by his friends that even though Kleiner looks like he might be involved in the crimes, they cannot just rush in and attack him. They have to be careful and smart, or they risk messing up their investigation. Reacher decides to find Spivey because if Spivey talks, he can reveal who is behind all the trouble. He plans to meet Spivey at the Blue Cat, where Spivey feels safe. Reacher will go alone so they will not suspect him as a cop, and the bad guys will not run away.
You know Tanner Spivey?
You don't need anyone asking about his business. There's some Spanish guys, man. Real fast.
He drives off in his fancy Mustang and notices one car following him. Reacher quickly speeds off and they continue unaware he's leading them into a trap.
You,
Oh, shit, they
just
follow.
you, building your app on base 44. Describe it.
Por ahí, que no puede ir muy lejos. Ahí, adelante, a la derecha.
Oh my God.
Hello, Spivey.
Finley learns that Hubble has not worked at the bank for a year and has been lying to his wife. Then they hear about a burned out car found near a quiet rural road. They think it could be Joe's missing car. It was set on fire, using a strong chemical to destroy any evidence. But rain came and washed away most of the damage. To find out if it is really Joe's car, they try to check the car's ID number by cleaning the rust using ketchup and salt.
It's Joe's car, what?
Think so.
We can send photos to forensics.
Old army trick. Salt for abrasion. Make a great metal cleaner.
And you put that in your body.
Tastes good. South Americans got to Spivey before I did. Found them stashed in their trunk.
7 bodies since you set foot in my town.
They charged me, and they were armed.
Fine.
They decide to hide the bodies instead of letting the police find them because they do not trust anyone else to control the investigation. Roscoe sees that the bullet wounds are in the backs of the bodies. She realizes Reacher shot them as they were turned away, not charging at him like he told Finley. Reacher simply says he had the chance to stop them, and he took it. She asks Reacher what really happened in Baghdad. Reacher tells her that he was searching for a missing soldier when he noticed a group of young boys playing soccer.
Whenever they'd see me, they'd wave. I waved back. 3 men from the village were abusing the boys. They could turn themselves into Iraqi police or they'd answer to me. I was ready. You have a problem with me killing people who hurt children? Because I want to know the kind of person I'm working with.
I guess I don't.
Afterward, Roscoe remembers something strange. When she asked Mosley what business Kleiner was in, he said trucking, real estate, and chemicals, but never mentioned farming or agriculture, even though they had seen a big shipment of animal feed. They head to a hotel and ask for a room. Roscoe checks in using the name Officer Eudora Welty. Reacher pays with the cash he took from the men they killed. They plan to visit Pete Jobling's wife early the next morning to learn why the killers of Jobling also wanted Reacher's brother dead. Reacher warns
He's killing too.
Roscoe to stay alert and avoid staying in predictable spots because sharpshooters might try to take them out from higher floors.
What are you doing?
Unlikely event someone tracks us here. This won't keep them out, but it'll slow them down.
What if the maid busts in?
She'd be a very strong maid. I know half a dozen sharpshooters that could take us out on the 15th floor. Molly Beth.
Sorry for calling so late. I hope I didn't wake you. My flight lands at ATL at 5 p.m.
Can't meet you there. Too many cameras at the airport. You two must have been close if you let him bore you with stories about me.
Top to bottom, everyone respected him. A real lead by example kind of guy, you know. But he said you were a good man.
You didn't take to people easily, so you must be special.
I should get back to work.
I see you always
I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
We didn't order room service and we don't need housekeeping. If anybody tries to come through that door, shoot him.
The next morning, they go to Pete Jobling's house and say they are police officers wanting to talk about Pete. Roscoe wanted to tell Jobling's mother about her son's death, but Reacher stopped her. They explain they want to ask about recent truck hijackings at the family company. She says they can go to Pete's wife's house for investigation. They go to Mrs. Jobling's house and tell her that her husband is dead, but she does not seem to care about the reason. She shares that she warned Pete many times that his actions would catch up with him. She suspected he was stealing from his company and from Kleiner. She put up with a lot because of their relationship, but on the night Pete was killed, she did not know who he was meeting. Finley shares the Vine check results. The car was rented and found at a motel under the name Ron Hassey, which Reacher knows was one of Joe's fake names. That means Joe was likely at that motel before he died. Reacher and Roscoe hurry to the motel, hoping Joe left something behind. The motel worker tells them Joe had left a briefcase and a garment bag, but someone claiming to be Ron Hassey picked them up just 20 minutes earlier. The man was medium height and possibly Hispanic. Reacher realizes they are too late, but knowing Joe, he figures Joe would have hidden important stuff somewhere unexpected. They search the room and find the garment bag.
No way.
Oh shit, hold on. My fault, y'all.
Knowing Joe, he figures Joe to be Ron Hassey picked them up just 20 minutes earlier. The man was medium height and possibly Hispanic. Reacher realizes they are too late, but knowing Joe, he figures Joe would have hidden important stuff somewhere unexpected. They search the room and find the garment bag.
No way.
Bust it! Damn, god damn, man. Stupid old boy. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
them follow you, because you had Joe's note.
So you'd stay alive. I was thinking when Joe died, there was almost no one left in the world I cared about. And then I met you.
It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind, and it gets you focused in just 5 minutes.
And I met you.
Using science and...
Finley arrives and asks what they found. Reacher says they were attacked. They think someone at the police station gave the bad guys the information, maybe Stevenson. Finley is surprised, but agrees Stevenson acted strange. They call the numbers. One is William Bryant, an economics professor at Princeton, and another is Stephanie Castillo at Columbia. But they find...
Shot in the video? I think I'm in here. Man, if you... shot.
It's strange to link government agents to the crime. Roscoe worries about going to Tennessee because Molly Beth is arriving soon. Reacher calls Neagley, a trusted private investigator who has helped him before.
Yeah, I'm in here. This is part 1. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Part 2 gonna be out tomorrow. You feel me? I'm gonna do part 2 tomorrow. Make sure you come to the live stream tomorrow, man. Make sure you go under my Twitch. You feel me? Follow the Twitch. You feel me? But yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe if you like the video. I'm going to do a lot more of these. I ain't gonna, this one crazy. I'm gonna do a lot more Jack Reacher ones because I see a lot. I've seen a lot of Jack Reacher movie shorts. So yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy Flex Man out, and I'm out. Peace.